Hey. So it looks like we're live. Okay. As you can see, the camera is a. God damn. Okay, hold on. This is terrible. This is not cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it like that for right now. Sorry, things wrong. This always happens when I do the streams. This is kind of stupid. Give me 1 sec, folks. Okay. Yeah, I had some issues with the live streaming. Apparently, YouTube has a new rule now that I can't stream on my phone anymore. I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to. I've been doing all my live streams on my phone, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh no, you need 1,000 subscribers to stream on your phone." That makes no sense to me whatsoever because I've been doing it all this time. I don't know why the hell you would change it all of a sudden. It's so dumb. So freaking dumb. This just completely, I don't know, man. This is stupid. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize for that, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I guess more of a reason for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, I guess, just so I can stream on my mobile phone. Mobile phone. No one says mobile phone anymore. It's just cell phone. But hey, at least I can be like, hey, I'm going live now. So that's kind of weird because I kind of. All right, hold on. 1 sec, folks. 1 second, everyone. Let me see. Did anyone join the stream? Someone's in the stream. Okay. Whoever it is, hello. As you can see, I'm actually streaming from my laptop because they won't. Oh, and they left. Fantastic. Of course you'd leave because no one wants to see this. No one wants to see me do it from my phone. I'm just kidding. I know who it is, and they're just going off to. Yeah, give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm just totally out of it right now. I don't know what's up with me. Oh Lord. Good God. NXT, what happened to NXT? Oh, April 3rd it is. Okay. Oh man, I have so much. What's up, Tim? Hey Tim, how you doing? I'm sorry. This is so inconvenient. Apparently YouTube has a rule now that you have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to stream on your phone, which is stupid. So I'm guessing this is gonna change some things for armbar audio as well. So this kind of sucks, but whatever. I hope the camera quality isn't too bad. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I hope the camera quality isn't that bad. But I'm just really disappointed right now. I'm still going to do the stream. Don't worry. It's not like I'm not canceling anything. But this is just some BS. We stream on CP. Well, yeah. Oh, okay, you do. Well, then no change for you. I look fine. Thank you. I'm flattered. Thank you, Tim. But anyway, so yeah, Tim, welcome to the live stream, I guess. My girl Samus fell. See, even my girl Samus was so astonished by the news, she fell over. Anyway. All right. It looks like, hope you can see everything. You can see my, yeah, see, that's the problem. You know what? Give me 1 sec. Let me just, every freaking time I want to stream and I want it to go smoothly. All right, here we go. Cool. We can see the Kingdom Hearts poster and whatnot. So, okay, I'm just going to stream like this. I think this looks fine, even though you can't see my... Oh, there you go. You can see some of them. You just can't see light, but he's up there. Anyway, okay. So welcome to the Nerdy Mark live stream. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Whoever does join, thank you so much. So this is actually a very special one for this week, as it is Mania week. So we have, of course, NXT TakeOver New York, as well as WrestleMania, along with many other indie shows going on. On top of that, we also do have the G1 Supercard Ring of Honor New Japan, which Tim and John will be reacting to. And if you guys are going to review it, that's, yeah. So then let me know if you guys are going to review it as well. But I do believe they are going to review it as well, but we'll see. Anyway, so this is NXT 205 Live, like I said. Couple of things before we begin. So a couple of news things. Luckily, I'm not starting with a death or a release this time, which is fantastic. We start with AEW. They actually have a new acquisition in their broadcast team, and you might have heard of him. His name is Jim Ross, affectionately known as JR. And I ran out of water. Oh, what do we have here? Another bottle of water. Fantastic. All right. So, yes, JR has joined the broadcast team for AEW. This is absolutely exciting news. I cannot believe it. By God, JR is in AEW. That's fantastic. So I'm really excited about that. Very, very excited to have that. Let me move this a little closer so that because the mic down there. Anyway, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I am very, very excited about that. That's going to be fantastic. So, yeah, that along with a couple of another news apparently is that, this is just for me. One, I'm actually concerned about a certain match in WrestleMania, and Tim, you probably know what it is. This match is one that I'm really looking forward to, but also am very, very concerned about. And that match is the Universal title match between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar, because this week, because of a few things. One, and Tim, you pointed this out, one, Roman Reigns is back, and he's in remission. So obviously Vince McMahon still wants to put the Universal title on Roman Reigns. That's kind of been his mission in life ever since Roman joined WWE, I guess. But, Vince McMahon does want to, like I said, put the title on Roman Reigns, I'm sure. So he's probably going to have him take it off of Brock. Also, Brock Lesnar is scheduled for one of the Saudi shows. So I think he might keep it until after Saudi Arabia show, hopefully. If not, it's hopefully he gets it off of him after some time. But anyway, and I think this was, I think so. I think this is a very and also on top of that, in this week's Go Home angle, Seth Rollins did come out on top, and usually when a person comes out on top, that means the person who lost, the person who was down, is the one that's going to win at the pay-per-view that they're going for. So yeah, so a little bit worried about that. A little bit concerning to me about all this. So yeah, I don't know what to say, but I will still obviously watch Mania. I'll obviously still be doing that. Only thing is, I will not be live tweeting during TakeOver New York, because I do have a previous engagement that day. We actually have guests coming over to our house tomorrow, so I won't be live tweeting, so I won't have time to watch it. I will definitely watch it, and there will be a review, a normal review, no live stream, nothing like that, especially since YouTube wants me to have 1,000 subscribers before I can live stream on my phone. That's ridiculous. I don't know, man. This is ridiculous. Anyway, so NXT at 205 Live, that'll be there. But anyway, so yeah, NXT TakeOver New York. I will be reviewing it. It'll be a regular review. It'll be, hopefully I'll put it out on Saturday, if not Sunday before Mania. And also don't forget, on Monday, I will be doing a live review like this for WrestleMania, and I will announce the winner of this giveaway. So I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway for these 3 prizes, and I'm going to be doing that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I hope you guys join me and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then of course, I'm going to breeze through NXT and 205 Live pretty quick because 1, there weren't too many matches on either shows, and 2, we have TakeOver predictions to talk about. So I want to focus a little bit more on that. So let's kind of go through NXT and 205 Live. So NXT did begin. Hold on. Wrong thing. Okay. So NXT did begin with Jackson Riker versus Oni Lorcan. Now, this actually was a really good match. I did enjoy this one quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, I thought it was great. And, I think Oni Lorcan, between 205 Live and NXT, that's pretty crazy. And I know NXT is pre-recorded and whatnot, but still the whole fact that, it's like, oh, he's doing double duty, it's pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, Oni Lorcan is a great wrestler. It was fantastic. It was a good match. Really liked it. Both these guys are amazing talent and whatnot. But of course, the match, the match did end once, of course, once Oni Lorcan did, go for an aerial attack from the mid turnbuckle, but Riker did hit a pop-up gutbuster for the win. So now, of course, Jackson Riker has won the match, and Oni Lorcan can say goodbye to NXT and go over to 205 Live, where apparently he's feuding with where he's going to be feuding with Cedric Alexander. So that should be an interesting feud. I'm kind of glad they're giving both Alexander and Lorcan something interesting in this feud, and we'll talk about that when I get to 205 Live. But for now, let's move on. We did also have. Oh, I'm so sorry. I went out of order. I am sorry. NXT actually began with the War Raiders. So the War Raiders did come out before Lorcan versus Riker, of course. War Raiders came out. They squashed a pair of jobbers, and then they squashed Cesar Bononi and Adrian Jaoud to show their dominance and whatnot. So this match should be good too between War Raiders and Black and Ricochet. So that should be a lot of fun. Then of course we got a lot of vignettes for all the different matches taking place, from the women's match to the tag matches, of course. Well, the tag match vignette was basically the War Raiders squashing everybody. Yeah, they ran through both those teams in like a matter of 2 minutes, tops. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, so this was fantastic, and my hair is just messing up, and that's because that's partly because I'm messing it up. But anyway, so yeah, this was a fantastic match. Let me just do that. Okay, so this was a good match. I like that one too, even though it was a squash. Then of course, like I said, Jackson Riker versus Oni Lorcan, really good match. Good stuff here. We had a lot of vignettes. We got a lot of promo packages for all 5 matches in NXT on NXT. All 5 of them are title matches, actually. I just realized that. All 5 of them are title matches, I believe. Is there one that's not a title match? I'm not sure. But anyway, so all 5 of them are title matches. So that's pretty interesting. And we'll get to that once I talk about my predictions. So that was pretty cool. All the vignettes were very well made. Oh, by the way, Slipknot is providing the new theme song for NXT, and that's pretty sweet. I love it. So yeah, all titles, no filler. Yeah, all title matches, which is fantastic. So, and yeah, the Slipknot song "All Out Life" is going to be the new theme music for NXT. That's pretty exciting. I have listened to some Slipknot before. They're pretty good. My favorite song is still AOV, but yeah, I mean, I like this one, especially with the NXT backdrop. Well, not backdrop, but the NXT footage. Just perfectly weaved into the video. I saw the music video for it; it was really good. So that was fantastic. I'm glad. I'm glad Slipknot's doing that. Again, continuing to prove why NXT is the superior brand. Anyway, so but then again, with the NXT theme songs, except for I do like the fact that Disturbed is doing one of the songs, which is like "Are You Ready?" Good song. Billie Eilish song, I'm not really feeling that much, and plus she scares me, so there's that. I'm scared that she's gonna come here and cough up a bunch of spiders on me, and that's not pretty. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. So anyway, yeah, we had. So anyway, I'm just killing time here, but anyway, so let's get to the main event. The main event was Kairi Sane and Bianca Belair going at it. Two of the participants in the women's title match. Good match. Again, both women are fantastic in the ring, so I expected a really good match, and that's what I got. Both women kind of mocked each other. That was pretty cool. I like the fact that Bianca Belair, she did the whole ahoy mateys and stuff like that, and then Kairi Sane took a little bit of her hair and started like twirling it around like Bianca Belair does. So that was pretty fun. But this match was cut short when Shayna Baszler and her horsewomen came out and started beating up on Sane and Belair. Io Shirai came out. She started evening out the odds. The entire NXT women locker room came out, and because they kind of had enough of Baszler and her two cronies. So that was all there. And finally, the segment ended with Io Shirai hitting her beautiful-looking moonsault to the outside, attacking all the women. She got back in the ring, picked up the title, and raised it up in the air. That was pretty cool. Maybe some sort of implications at the winner of the match at TakeOver Brooklyn. So we'll see. But anyway, with that being said, that's pretty much it for NXT. Like I said, there wasn't really much to talk about this week for NXT because they were focusing on the build. Moving on to 205 Live, we still did have a couple of matches. We did have Oni Lorcan once again, this time as a heel, taking on Kalisto, and another amazing match. I love these high flyer versus technician matches because they will invariably be really good wrestling. You can have high flying matches. High flyers versus powerhouses also is. You got the David and Goliath situation there, which is still fine. I'm still okay with it. However, maybe sometimes I just want to watch some damn good wrestling, and you guys definitely need to check out this match if you haven't. It was fantastic. It was just fan-freaking-tastic. It was amazing. I loved it. So yeah, that was good stuff. But yeah, I think this was good. And what else do I have to say? I actually didn't take notes this time again because, like I said, I wanted to just kind of sort of breeze through it. But really excited for Oni Lorcan on 205 Live. I just got to say, I'm really liking his character a lot. He is fantastic. He is just, he's just amazing. Hold on, I'm actually gonna pull this up on my phone. Since I can't use my phone to record or do live streaming, I guess I might as well just do it for looking at the matches, right? So anyway, anyway, so okay, I have to go to the WWE Network for that. That kind of sucks. But yeah. Shit. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. No. Okay. You know what? I wanna get distracted. Sorry. Okay. So right. And what else was I trying to say? But yeah, this was great. I think Oni Lorcan kind of continuing to instigate Cedric Alexander despite in this match, even because even at one point Kalisto and Lorcan were on the outside, and Lorcan screams to the announcers, ask Cedric if he saw that. So, I mean, he's still pissed off at Cedric because he, quote unquote, took away his dream. So that was pretty interesting to see that. So, yeah, I really liked this match a lot. I thought this was good stuff because the match ended with Oney Lorcan hitting a half and half suplex to Kalisto to win the match. And, Oney Lorcan, of course, staking his claim in 205 Live and really going after Cedric Alexander is fantastic stuff. Cedric Alexander did meet up with general manager Drake Maverick towards the, after this match, and he wanted a match with Oney Lorcan. Drake Maverick says you have to start winning again if you want that match, more or less. So still kind of the same story going on with Cedric, where he has a bit of a winning streak, then starts losing again, then, kind of flip-flopping back and forth. So stuff like that. So we got that storyline going. So that was fantastic stuff. We had another interview with Tony Nese, which was cut short by Buddy Murphy. Their brawl kind of spills to the outside of to the entrance ramp. We got let them fight chants, but in the end, Tony Nese does, go over. So I'm thinking Buddy Murphy probably will win this Sunday at WrestleMania. And that too, this match is on the pre-show, and rarely do titles change on the pre-show. I know that, it's happened. I know Nakamura won the U.S. title back from Rusev at Fastlane, at Elimination Chamber, I believe. And yeah, that was fine. However, I didn't really, I don't really know. I mean, because the U.S. title, we all know what WWE thinks of the U.S. title, which kind of sucks, really. So, it's kind of depressing what WWE feels about the U.S. title. This just sucks. But yeah, I don't think Tony Nese will win this time. I would like for him to win. I know I still went with Tony Nese for my prediction, and I'm still going to go with Tony Nese for my prediction. But I feel like my prediction will be wrong because, one, this match is on the pre-show, and two, Tony Nese did go over this week. So we'll see. But anyway, let's get to our last match of the night, which was, of course, Akira Tozawa versus Mike Kanellis. On Tozawa's side, we do, now this time Mike Kanellis comes out. He's shaved his head bald, and he's grown out his beard. He looks exactly like Aiden English. So that is my new joke for Mike Kanellis. Last year was Neville. This year is going to be Aiden English. Hopefully, I don't know what it's going to be next year. Excuse me. But we'll come to that. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay? But for this year, it's going to be Aiden English. So anyway, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it maybe next week. But anyway, so we did have Mike Kanellis taking on Akira Tozawa in a rematch from last week. Maria is on Mike's corner, of course. But this time, Akira Tozawa does have Brian Kendrick, or the Brian Kendrick, in his corner. This was a much shorter match than the match they had last week. So, it was still really good. It was still good stuff. Pretty much more of the same, really. I really don't have much. I genuinely don't have much to say about this match. But like I said, match of the night for me on 205 Live was Lorcan versus Kalisto. Please go watch that match if you have not done so. But anyway, this was good stuff. This was good stuff too. I liked it. The match, of course, did end when Mike Kanellis did have Tozawa rolled up, but Maria Kanellis grabbed Mike's hands and tried to put it on the ropes, which, of course, the referee caught. And then with this distraction helped Akira Tozawa roll up Mike Kanellis to win this match. So now we have, a win for Kanellis and a win for Tozawa. So they are, one win apiece. So that's good stuff. I was very excited about that. 205 Live did end with a promo package for TakeOver for WrestleMania. It was good stuff. I liked it. Both men saying what they have to say about each other. So that was cool. But yeah, I really liked it. It was good go home shows on both accounts this week. I'm sorry if I seem a little disorganized today. It's just it's the whole setting with YouTube saying that you need 1,000 subscribers to stream on your phone, and you have to and all that good stuff. And now I have to have all these different tabs open for TakeOver, 205 Live, and NXT. That's kind of where I'm reading all the matches right now. So yeah, I apologize if I'm a little disoriented about that, but. Yeah, as far as I don't really have a match of the night to be frank. I guess I'll go with the match of the week, and for me, it was Oni Lorcan versus Kalisto. I really like that match a lot this week. Please go watch it if you have not done so already. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into our predictions for NXT TakeOver New York. Again, I will not be live tweeting this week because I have guests over at my house. So I apologize. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. But I will be live tweeting during WrestleMania. So don't worry about that. But for now, let's dive right in to our NXT TakeOver predictions for NXT TakeOver New York. So let's start with the NXT North American title match. The Velveteen Dream, the North American champion, versus Matt Riddle, bro. Personally, what should happen in this match? I personally think that Matt Riddle. No, I actually personally think that technically, since it is his first title defense, I think that Dream should win this one, and because I like Velveteen Dream and whatnot. However, I do think it's going to be Matt Riddle because he's been on a pretty much like a winning streak. He hasn't been pinned or submitted, at least. I know he technically lost the Fatal 5-Way match to see who's going to face Johnny Gargano at TakeOver. But he hasn't really been pinned or submitted. So I understand why Matt Riddle is probably going to win. So it's going to be Matt Riddle. I personally do kind of want it to be Dream, even though I love Matt Riddle. I do want it to be Dream just because it's his first title defense. But I do think it'll be Matt Riddle who wins this match. And I would not have a problem with that either because Matt Riddle is awesome. He's the king of bros, bro. Anyway, let's move on to the NXT Tag Team Championships. We have the War Raiders taking on Aleister Black and Ricochet. What should happen in this match? Well, so you see, Aleister Black and Ricochet are pulling double duty Mania week. They are tomorrow. They'll be fighting for the NXT Tag Team titles, and on Mania they are in a Fatal 4-Way. Sorry. They're in a Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They're going up against, of course, Nakamura and Rusev and some other tag team, which I forget, and of course the Usos. But they're going up against Nakamura and Rusev. Hold on, let me just find it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know I do this all the time right now, but But yeah, I think. But let me hold on one sec, guys. I want to just find out who else they're facing because I didn't really, see the card that, intently. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah, the Bar, right? So the Usos are taking on Ricochet and the Usos, who are the SmackDown Tag Champions, are going to be facing off against Ricochet and Aleister Black, the Bar, and Nakamura and Rusev for the SmackDown Tag titles. So I mean, they're pulling double duty. I have a feeling they're going to put the SmackDown titles on Black and Ricochet, just because of they've been just really pushing them super hard. And I think it's fine. It's whatever. So I feel like since they are pretty much going to be a mainstay of the main roster, I'm going to go ahead and say the War Raiders are going to win this match. And plus, this is also their first title defense, so I think that you don't need to give this away to them so easily. But yeah, I think it should be the War Raiders, and I think it will be the War Raiders who win this match. And by the way, I know since this one says War, it's not a War Raiders t-shirt. It's actually an Authors of Pain t-shirt. It says War is our peace, which was their thing that they did during which is what their theme was. During what is it called? Sorry, during their time in NXT. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, War Raiders are gonna should win and will win at NXT Takeover New York. Next up, we do have. Well, I actually kind of remember the matches. Next up, we do have the women's NXT women's match. We have Bianca Belair take. We have, of course, Shayna Baszler, who is the NXT Women's Champion, taking on Bianca Belair, the EST of NXT, and of course the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, and the Pirate Princess Kairi Sane in a fatal four-way match. Personally, I do think that Io Shirai should win this match. I think that she is an amazing talent. I think she deserves a title run because that would be great. I think if she wins, she can start a feud with Kairi Sane, her partner, because they had a lot of history and stardom and whatnot. And I think this match needs to happen in WWE because it's a bigger stage, and I think that this is a rivalry that needs to be seen by more people. So I think Kairi and I think Io Shirai should win. However, I do feel like they might finally put the title on Bianca Belair, even though I guess even though a lot of people say she's a little bit too green and that she's not ready. I mean, she does good promo work and she's a fantastic wrestler. I can see them putting the title on Bianca Belair. I know they have the whole, in the end of NXT, they had, Io Shirai raising the title up in the air and whatnot. That could signify that she's not winning. However, I do feel like they'll probably, win. They'll probably do a bait and switch, and they could put the title on Io Shirai. I'd be okay with that too. So we'll see. I am really interested to see what happens in this match. This is probably one of the hardest This is probably the hardest match on this card to predict for me. So but I'm fine with that. That's really cool. This is an unpredictable match. I'm fine with it. So I think it should be Io Shirai, but I feel like it's going to be Bianca Belair. So, who knows? Maybe Shayna will retain. I don't know. Maybe Kairi will get another title run. Who knows? I mean, they're all very viable options for the NXT Women's Champion. These are all four really good candidates for the NXT Women's Champion. You have one Women's Champion, three really good possible candidates for the next NXT Women's Champion. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. Yeah, and I saw that Tim left. He sent me a message and whatnot saying that he's live tweeting Impact, so that's fine. I'm cool with that. Tim, you're cool, man. You're my buddy. You're my bro. You're fine. There's no one on the live stream, and that's okay. I just want to get this video out anyway. So next up, we do have the NXT UK title match between the Bruiserweight and the current United Kingdom champion for close to 700 days. We have the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. He is, like I said, he's been the NXT UK champion for almost 2 years now. He will be taking on the ring general Walter. Now when Walter made his debut in NXT UK at TakeOver Blackpool, I was bowled over. I was like, holy crap, he is finally here. I honestly was kind of expecting him to show up, in the Jordan Devlin match, but of course Finn Balor came and did it. That was great stuff too. So good on Finn Balor for doing that. I really, really thought that was awesome. But of course, Walter did come out after the main event of TakeOver UK, which was TakeOver Blackpool, which was Dunne versus Joe Coffey, and kind of staked his claim to the NXT UK title, and I loved it. So that was fantastic. Walter versus Cassius Ohno in that one episode, and I was downstairs in the kitchen while I was watching it, and my sister happened to glance over at my computer, and she saw that I was watching that. She looked at Walter, and she's like, "Oh my God, he looks like Thanos." And I was like, you're not wrong. He is basically the Thanos of pro wrestling. So yeah, Walter and Thanos are just two of the most amazing athletes that I've ever seen in my life. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Whew, sorry. Walter, I've seen him in a lot of matches outside of WWE. I've seen him in a match with. I remember seeing his match with Will Ospreay and Zack Sabre Jr. It was an amazing, amazing match. I would suggest you go check that one out. I saw a couple of his matches when he was on WXW Carrot, which is a German wrestling promotion, which makes sense, I guess. So, I mean, Walter is just a fantastic guy, man. He as a wrestler. So, I love Walter, man. He's good. He's a treat to watch in the ring. And I think that Walter is probably going to win the title. And I think he should win the title because Pete Dunne has done a fantastic job as NXT UK champion. I'm not saying no, but I think it is time that someone did take it off of Pete Dunne. Many people have tried, but I think this is his first real challenge. This is the first real hurdle that he has to cross, and I don't think he's going to do it this time. I think that Walter will be your new NXT UK champion. Then Pete Dunne can come down to NXT, for a little longer and maybe challenge for the North American title, maybe even the NXT title, because I would love to see either him and Adam Cole or him and Johnny Gargano go at it. So that would be great. But I think Walter should and will win the NXT UK title, so he can be the face of NXT UK. But with that being said, let's move on to our main event, which is going to be Adam Cole, baby, versus Johnny Wrestling, aka Johnny Gargano. Well, Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Wrestling, aka Johnny Takeover, aka Johnny Badass, aka Johnny Savage. All the Johnny. He has a lot of last names. Anyway, this is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT title. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. All right. Who should win this match and who will win this match? So I think after seeing their promo a couple of weeks ago, both of these men really presented good cases for for both of them to be the next NXT match, NXT title holders. And I think that either of them, I'd be okay, to be frank, with either of them being the NXT champion. Adam Cole has been the North American champion, and I think he's been, he's not been the longest reigning title holder, but maybe he has. I don't know. But he was the first ever North American champion, which was awesome. So obviously he has that all that to back himself up. So he could definitely take the NXT title. Then you have Johnny Wrestling, who all he's ever really wanted ever since breaking up with Tommaso Ciampa and ever since DIY broke up was to get his hands on the NXT title. You've seen the story. He's always come this close, but he's never really done it until now. I think it's finally time for Johnny Wrestling to be Johnny Champion once again. I do think it's going to be Johnny Wrestling, and it should be Johnny Wrestling. It should be Johnny Wrestling. It should be Johnny Gargano. They have definitely been booking him more or less as the face of NXT, and what better way to solidify that than to give him the NXT title? I think Adam Cole honestly, I don't know. I would say Adam Cole is more than ready to go to the main roster at this point, but I don't think they're going to send him up just yet. I think they'll wait on it for a little while. But I mean, Adam Cole can definitely go back and face Matt Riddle once he wins the North American title. Because actually, that would be a great match. He could go and face. I would not mind seeing him going down to NXT UK and giving some of those guys a run for their money. Of course, Adam Cole could definitely go to SmackDown or Raw. I would love to see Adam Cole face off, challenge for the Intercontinental title or even eventually the WWE title. So yeah, that would be great. I think Adam Cole is more than ready. He's definitely primed for the main roster, and I think he's ready to go. But we'll see. But for me, I am saying that Johnny Wrestling, aka Johnny Gargano, should and will win at NXT TakeOver New York. So that concludes this live stream. That concludes my episode of my predictions for NXT and NXT TakeOver New York. I will probably do predictions for WrestleMania. I already kind of did predictions for WrestleMania on the Armbar Mania live stream that I did with Armbar Audio. So definitely go check that out. And I will, of course, be live tweeting on Sunday. Tomorrow, like I said, I won't be live tweeting because I will not be watching TakeOver. That when it goes live, I will be watching it a little bit after it goes live. So, sorry about that, I guess. And I will, and also, but like I said, there will be a review for it. Look out for it sometime on Saturday at the latest, Sunday a little bit before WrestleMania. So, be on the lookout for that. And of course, I do have to have a couple of trailers that I need to react to. I need to react to the new Joker trailer and to Borderlands 3 trailer. So those will come out probably sometime after WrestleMania as well, because you know what? Mania is a bit of an important event now, isn't it? Right? But with that being said, thank you guys for watching a live stream, whether you watched it live or you are just watching it after I've gone live. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy NXT TakeOver New York and enjoy WrestleMania as well. But I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I get my TakeOver review out, okay? But until next time, don't forget to, of course, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and tell your friends about the Nerdy Mark. Thank you once again for the support and whatnot. I love you guys so very much. I'm going to end it right there. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.